Creation was perfect and marvelous, and when God was done with it, he sat back, looked at it all, and said it is beautiful. Now we live in a society that pushes for different plights, different agendas. One in specific is about equality, which is a good thing, I might add. But even in that equality, God created us differently. And today I'd like us to talk about one of the biggest differences between the female and the male. And this goes to the brain and how the brain was created differently and how men are wired differently. For this may affect some conversations and understanding of people in their communication out there. So I hope that this information helps us to understand that sometimes the way your woman reacts, this is what she means. And sometimes when your man does this, this is actually what he means. Because we may have the same goal in the communication, but we have very different wiring. So I hope that this comparison between the female brain and the male brain will help. Now, one of the major differences in the female brain and the male brain is in processing emotions. For women, they feel, they express, and they revisit emotions, often verbally, because for them, talking helps them process. Now, when it comes to men, they feel deeply, yes, but often they bottle it up, because for men, silence is their default until they explode. A second difference of the brain functionality comes when handling stress. You see, for women, they seek a connection because for them, talking reduces the pressure. Because love for women may be equated to let me vent out. Now, for men, on the other hand, while handling stress, they seek solutions because for them, talking may not feel like a positive thing. It may feel like nagging because love in men is equated to let me fix it. The third thing is about noticing. For women, the tone, the body language, and the mood shifts are the things that she notices very easily because women's emotional radar is normally sharp. Now, men, on the other hand, they notice the actions, the logistics, and the tasks ahead. They often miss out on the emotional cues. And that difference may cause some stir-up, some arguments and things like that. But when you understand what actually is happening, it becomes easier for you to flow by. The fourth difference in the female brain and the male brain is in memory and in conflict resolution. A woman will remember the emotion and the context of the fight and how she felt in that conflict. But for the man, they only remember the facts and not the feelings. So even some of them, when you bring something up that they already handled, they'll ask you, didn't we already solve this? Because for him, it's already gone. But the women, the emotion still lingers with them. And the final difference is in the intimacy signals. You know, women are wired emotionally. The emotional connection has to come first before the physical because they need to feel safe before they desire. Now, in men, the physical connection normally comes first. then emotional, because for them, intimacy is how they feel close to you. So I hope this helps us understand our partners better. I hope this makes us communicate with our partners in a better way than lashing out. And I hope this keeps the love alive. So as usual, guys, let go and let God. If you do have any other comments that you would like to share, kindly comment. Subscribe and like if you're feeling the vibe. Bye, guys.